Hello and welcome to my dopamine crafting, where I make fun random creations simply because they make me happy. This video will be different from my clay making videos, as this is something I wanted to do for my friends for their birthday. So I asked all my friends a couple questions for them to pick a theme, a color, and what they're into. I wanted to do something extra special for my friend's mom's birthday this year, so I challenged myself to make an entire handmade gift set from scratch. This is part 1 of 3, and today we're starting with a custom notepad, and the theme is Animal Crossing, color white and yellow, and she likes sunflowers and daisies. To start, I went to Canva and created a new project with the dimensions of a 3x3. I wanted to make her a sunflower notepad and a daisy notepad, since this was the theme. I just typed in sunflower and looked for a free graphic to use, because I don't have Canva Pro. There are a lot of cute ones that are free if you're looking long enough like I did. I did a couple to see which one would look cute. Then I added a white background to the middle like so. I was debating on just buying her sticky notepads, but I thought handmade is better, so I decided to go this route and go the extra mile by making it. Next I did the daisy borders. These definitely came out so cute. Then I opened another project page on Canva and made the dimensions 8.5 by 11 inches, which is paper size. I copied and pasted the notepads I had made onto the paper size project page. Next I added lines and made them the same color as the background so it wasn't noticeable for it leaving black lines behind when cutting. I always do a test print, and the yellow was so light that I had to change the background to a darker yellow. I definitely like the darker yellow better because it brought out the daisies more. Welcome to my ADHD art corner table, where I start everything but never finish because I see something else that I want to try and move on to a new project every day. So today I'm using my nail lamp because I plan to do nails one day, but here I am doing other projects instead. Anyways, out of all my cutting tools I have, I took out my guillotine to use. I hate this guillotine because it doesn't cut straight and I'm still trying to figure it out. I also bought it because I had planned to hand make and sell a bunch of notepads, which I still have never started. Before I started my notepads, I spent all morning 3D printing and watching my notepad holder print. I printed it yellow for the base and it has 3 different tabs, which are pink, orange, and red. I know the colors are off, but I ran out of white and these are the only colors I had on hand. When printing the notepad holder, I was thinking of making my own custom 3D notepad for her and add daisies and sunflowers on the border. But I still didn't have white and her birthday was in 3 days, because I just found out her birthday last minute and it would take me a while to design, print, and put everything together. Plus I haven't even thought about making the birthday card yet. I was just working as I went day by day. I got this file off of Makerworld and I didn't know how to print it out at first. Then when I did print it, I printed it without support, so when I place a regular sticky notepad from Walmart, it doesn't fit because the corner hangs a bit. The notepad only fits if I force it down, but it was kinda stuck when pulling it up. It still worked if you take out a notepad paper one by one, but I just didn't like that it was kind of stuck. I also didn't want to 3D print it again because it takes so long just to print one thing. Anyways, this is how my notepad came out. It was smaller than the regular sticky notepad and it did fit snugly in the holder. I just didn't like the way the guillotine cuts because the top of my guillotine is so tight and the bottom is so loose and I don't know how to fix it. I decided to do the most dumbest thing ever and tried to cut all my daisy paper with the guillotine. Knowing it wasn't going to cut perfectly, I still went ahead and cut it anyways because I thought it would save me time to cut it faster. You can see all the uneven cuts. It cuts the paper fine one by one and at the top only, but anything halfway down the guillotine, it cuts lopsided. I decided to finish cutting all the daisy notepads off with the guillotine. Then I switched over to my Cricut slide cutter. It definitely worked way better. I do have a Cricut too, but I did try using my Cricut for cutting notepads before and it did not cut well for me. It would always pull and cut my paper wrong, leaving a pulled indent ripped cut. I think notepad making is just not for me, that's why I never tried to sell any notepads. I did buy notepad cardboard backing. I have it high on a shelf when I was planning on making and selling notepads. I just couldn't reach it and it was getting late. So I just used this ice cream cardboard packaging to cut out and reuse to hold my notepads to glue down. I just used these clamps from the Dollar Tree to hold it down, then use Mod Podge to seal one side. I decided to try to reprint the daisy notepad to cut with the Cricut slider instead to have a cleaner line. Then when gluing it down, I ended up just gluing both the guillotine cut and the Cricut slide cut one together. It was a big stack of notepad because each had 50 pages and now the daisy has 100 pages. Anyways, this is the final results for the handmade, hand-cut notepads as a physical present to her. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below any tips for making notepads. I hope to see you in the next one when I make the envelope and the birthday card.